Hi, it's a short video on inserting the seals and the dust cover on a pair of 7.5 inch classic mini brake calipers. Thought I'd make it because there are not many videos on YouTube, and a couple that I've looked at don't really go into enough detail on how to do it, or indeed one video in particular showed the seals being put in the wrong way around. So here we go. So we're going to start off with the tools that I'm using for this job. Okay, so I've got a decent sized flat screwdriver. I've got the seals. I've got some Permatex brake grease, and I've got one of the old dust shields. I bought the kit from Mini Spares, and you get 2 seals per caliper side. You get this seal here, which has got a recess inside. You can just see there, that's the wiper seal that goes at the top there underneath the dust cover, which is that piece there, and or the wiper seal retainer as it's called on the documentation, and a fluid seal, which is this one here, which is the thicker of the two. So the first thing you need to do is get some brake grease and put the brake grease around the recess that the main seal, the wiper seal, sorry, the fluid seal is going to go in. Little health and safety notice before I use this. On the back of it, I just had a look, and at top there it says warning, cancer. So hence the gloves on. So I'm going to take a bit of the grease, wipe it on my pinky here, and just get it inside the recess around the side. Now, taking the fluid seal, which if you remember is the seal without the recess in the back of it, and we're going to put a bit of grease on that as well. Put that in. And now we're going to fit the seal into the recess. Just going to pop in one side there, hold it in with my thumb, and then just gradually work the rest of it in. They do look too big, but they are not. They're designed to go in there like that. That's it. Just a quick wipe around and clean the hands. Now, on a few videos I've seen, they then fit the dust seal first, and usually the problem you get is installing this, you crush the metal ring. I did see one video which is a slightly different way of doing it, which is once you've got the main fluid seal in, was to insert the piston before putting on the next piece. So I'm just going to apply a bit of grease on the piston, and then we're going to pop the piston in position. I'm not actually going to push it in, just going to get it in there nice and flush. And now same thing, going to get some grease. I can pick it up, get some grease on the wiper seal, and then put the wiper seal inside the wiper seal retainer. This one's not wanting to play. Okay, there you go. Okay, nicely in place. Okay, put a bit of grease on there around the edge. That's just going to help it slip into place. One thing I do before you start is just make sure that obviously the brake caliper is scrupulously clean inside. I'm just going to pop that on to there. Just going to make sure that you don't pop out the seal as you get it on. Gradually work it on, work it around, making sure that the seal stays in position. There we go. Okay, I'm just going to gradually push that down. It's just on top. Okay, now that's there. I'm going to push it in with my fingers as best we can. Okay, so I've got one side in, and now we're going to pop the other side in. So what we're going to do now is, using the old wiper seal retainer, I'm going to slide that over the top, and then I'm going to get a screwdriver, and I'm going to very carefully make sure that the screwdriver is inside, or the screwdriver is on the old retainer over the top of the new retainer, and just going to gently push and possibly tap it home. I'm going to leave it on camera because so many times people make these videos and they skip forward and go, oh, there you go, done. However, this one's being a bit naughty. I guess what you could do is, if you could find a piece of pipe, that was it. Okay, probably just go around that again, but you can see it's pretty much all the way down, and that's both seals in. Obviously making sure that you've got the piston the right way around with the hole on the outside. Okay, so I've just gone around the edge again with the old wiper seal retainer on, and just got it nice and flush with the top. So last job is to I've set this vise up with some rubber protectors on, and you'll notice I have painted the calipers before putting the seals in, which I found an easier way of doing it. And we're just going to get that in the center there, and then we're just going to use the vise because it's going to help to keep it central, and just gradually press in the piston. And there we have one half of the caliper completed.